Hello dear students, welcome back to e-learning class of P.N.AMERSEY High School. Today in this video, we are going to study chapter number 10, Introduction to C Language of Standard 10th Computer. Let's start this chapter with need of programming language. Flowchart and algorithm form basic solution to any problem. These flowchart or algorithm then are converted into a program. For writing programs, many languages are there. Example Java, COBOL, C. Programming language consists of set of predefined rules. These rules form syntax of that language. Hence, learning a programming language is only learning new syntax of that particular language. Next topic is translator or compiler. Computer do not understand the language that we speak, neither does it understand the programming language. Computer can only understand binary code 0 and 1. The problem of computer not understanding programming language is solved by using software program called translators. This translator is known as compiler. Thus, the program converting programming language into binary code is called compiler. Next topic is history of C language. The origin of C has been dated back to 1972 in Bell Laboratories and was developed by Dennis M. Ritchie. C language was derived from BCPL, Basic Combined Programming Language. The main aim of developing C was to build robust system, but later on it became popular and was used by programmers for developing all kind of software. Hence, it is also known as general purpose programming language. C language was standardized in 1989 by American National Standard Institute (ANSI), and then onwards it came to be known as ANSI C. Different operating system and compilers support ANSI C. C is a structured language. C allows its program to be broken into small pieces known as functions. These functions, once created, are reusable. C program is generated using set of such an approach helps programmer to solve problem arising in the program easily. C programs can be ported to different machines having different operating systems and compiler with almost negligible modifications. Hence, C language is considered as portable language. Next topic is programs and characteristics of program. A set of precise and clear instruction given to a computer for performing a predefined task is called program. The process of writing step instruction using a chosen language is known as programming. A good program possesses following characteristics. First one, a program must end after definite number of steps. Second, the instructions of program must be precisely defined. It should not have multiple meaning. Third one, all the instruction must be effective. Fourth one, a program may take zero or more inputs. Fifth one, a program may produce one or more outputs. Next topic is a structure of a C program. In this structure, first one is a optional section, middle one is a compulsory section, and last one is a user defined functions. Documentation, symbolic constant definition, file include, section, and global variable declaration comes in optional section. Main function curly bracket opening declaration executable statement curly bracket close comes in compulsory section. And last one function 1, function 2 up to function n comes in user defined function. Let's understand this section in detail. First one is a documentation. Documentation is the comment section. Comments are written within slash asterisk sign and asterisk sign slash. Comments are not processed by C compiler and are left as it is. This section is generally used to tell about the purpose of program, author, date of creation, etc. Comments can be added anywhere in C program. This section is an optional section, but it is always a good practical to use comments within the functions as it improves the readability and understanding of the program. Second one is a symbolic constant definition. Symbolic constant is always defined with a hash defined as a prefix to it. Hash define is known as pre-processor directive. It directs the compiler to replace all occurrences of symbolic constants with the values specified against it. Generally, symbolic constants are defined using capital letters. Example, the statements hash define pi 3.14 will consider pi as 3.14 in a program. Third one is a file include section. C language provides built-in library functions such as POW function to calculate value of facts raised to given power, SQRT function to find square root of a given number, etc. To use them, one need to include files that hold information about these functions. The file containing these functions are known as header files in C. The extension of a header file is .h. The syntax for including header file is hash include inside the angular bracket filename.h. Generally, all C programs begins with hash include inside the angular bracket stdio.h. This statement instructs the compiler to include the contents of header file called stdio.h. Next one is a global variable declaration. C variables are governed by scope. A scope of C variable is decided by using opening and closing curly brackets. The variables defined within a curly brackets are known as local variables and cannot be used outside their scope. The variables that can be used in all the functions are known as global variables. This variable is defined before defining all the functions. This one is a main method. The execution of a C program starts with main method. The control of a C program is first transferred to main method and then the rest of the operations are carried out. Last one is a user-defined functions. C is a structured language and provides facility of breaking a single program into set of small parts. These parts are known as functions. All the functions which are written by the programmer are defined in this section. Next one is points to remember for writing C program. First one, the header file must be defined before main method. Second, every C program must contain main method. Third one, execution of a C program starts from the opening curly bracket after main method. Fourth one, the closing curly brackets indicates the end of main method. Fifth one, two functions with same name are not allowed in C alphabets. Sixth one, generally in C programs consist of lowercase alphabets. Seventh one, identifiers are case sensitive. Next one, the statements with in main method end with a semicolon. Next one, there should be at least one blank space between two words of a C program. Next one, comment can be inserted wherever a blank space can be inserted. Last one, every opening curly bracket should have a corresponding closing curly bracket. Next topic is C character set. C language has its own character set. The characters can be divided into four categories. First one letters, second one digits, third one white spaces, and fourth one special characters. This table shows of letters, digits, and white space categories. In letters category comes capital A to Z and small a to Z, and in digits category it comes 0 to 9, and in white space categories blank space, form field, horizontal tab, new line, and vertical tab. In special characters categories, operator comes ampersand, apostrophe, asterisk, at the rate, backward slash, braces left and right, bracket left and right, caret, colon, comma, dollar equal to exclamation forward slash. Next topic is C words. A word in C is known as token of C. C basically identifies six type of a tokens: keyword, identifier, constant, string, operator, and special character. This image shows tokens are used in C program. Example: main method is identifier, 12 is constant, integer is keyword, multiply is operator, cost of percentage d items is a string, and closing curly bracket is a special character. Next topic is keyword. To be specific, Kansi, C standard supports 32 predefined words. These predefined words in C language are known as keyword. Each keyword has a predefined meaning associated to it. This table shows the list of the keywords available in ANSI C. Next topic is identifier, a word that can user construct by making use of C. Character set is known as identifier. It consists of letters, digits, and some special characters. For example, difference, main method, PI, float, etc. We will continue this chapter in our next video. Thank you, students.